What's going on, you guys? How y'all doing today? So we are back with another video, and what I'm going to be talking about in this video is why I love the R7 so much. I'm not really going to go off some specific points, but I'm just going to get this thing out on the road, specifically in the back roads where this bike shines and what it's made for, and talk to you guys about why I personally like this bike so much, and I think that you guys would really enjoy it if you rode one. Don't just listen to the social media stuff, actually ride one of these if you get the chance, and you'll see it's a really fun bike. First thing, which I want to show you guys, of course, while I'm looking at the bike, is the looks themselves. This bike, design-wise, Yamaha knocked it out the park, in my opinion. Everything in the front fascia, wheel design, just the look of the fairings, just every single aspect of this bike, I love. There's not really a bad angle you can find on it. Everything just looks so aggressive, so sleek, and even on the R7, even though it's way lower powered than the R6 and R1, they still gave it similar styling cues. And what I love so much is this rear end right here. This look with the air passing through here, and this whole entire just rear seat, rear cowl area. And this bike just has really good presence. And if you guys pick up the Intensity White one, you get this white paint which has an insane amount of flake in here. It looks like they just threw like a pound of glitter at it. It shines like crazy in the sun. And with these wheels, which are more orange than red, in person pop too, like crazy. So this whole bike just has a lot of presence. But let's get this thing actually on the back roads so I can talk more about it. Oh dang, they just opened up this road. What the heck? I've never seen this. I've gone on this road so many times, it's just been under construction for so long. Or at least I feel like it's been a while, but this will be a really nice stretch for some spirited activities, especially because you got 2 lanes. You can line up with your friend in Mexico. But y'all get my point. This is a really nice stretch of road, especially for like a little dig race against one of your friends in Mexico. But we are going to be going this way because that's how to get to some of the back roads. And we just have to hope that there's no car in front of me, which slows us down. And there's no car with me. And every time I've come to this light, even with my beginner bike and this bike, it's just not enough weight or something to make the light go off. I always get stuck here. So I hope a car comes behind me. See what I mean? Green for them, but not for me. It's red. Can someone please come trip my light? Or else I will have to do something else. Okay, yes. We got somebody right there. I know they can't hear me, but thank you. I got like some long piece of hair, like eyelash in front of my eye right now. Hoping it falls off because it's like low-key blocking my vision a little bit. Alright, come on, let's go. I'm just baking in the sun here. Green. There we go. Oh yeah, and basically the video from now until the end should be some really nice scenery for you guys. Especially because I still got some good light out, so the ND filter won't look too dark. Yeah. whether you guys watch this on your phone, TV, computer, this should look pretty good. I hope at least. Y'all can let me know if not. Okay, we got 2 cars in front of me, so let's hope they turn off soon so I can kind of rip on these roads a little bit to the speed limit. That's my little disclaimer. But, well, let me just, while I'm stuck right here, let me talk about the bike. So why I love this bike so much is because it has a lot of usable power for the street. So, you know, while it isn't the fastest in a straight line, it's a lot of fun in these back roads in a track scenario because you can push it, you can be banging through the gears, you can be wide open throttle, and be able to hold it pinned for a little bit without having to worry about going too fast into a corner, too fast on the road for your conditions, or just way too fast on the street than what's safe. Because you have to think about it less because the bike has a lot less power, so you can just go boom, 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 boom through the gears and not be going at insane speed, and you still get the thrill and the exhilaration of, you know, downshifting, upshifting, throwing it around. With the ease of getting a felony a little bit out your mind. So bumpy, but yeah, it's what makes it a lot of fun, just because you can, I guess it's kind of like that saying with cars, you know, drive a slow car fast or drive a fast car slow. And now by me saying that, I'm not saying a slow bike's going to be your most fun bike. I'm not saying I even want a slow bike as my only bike. I'm just saying, they all kind of cater to a certain category. So, this as a pure street bike, the R7 and the power level it has, as purely just a street bike around town, is so good at what it does. But of course, if I'm talking about going on the highway, 70-mile-an-hour speed limit area, then I'm not going to be saying this bike is really good. Because it's not built for that, it's not designed for that, that's not where it shines. I'll of course in that scenario want a 600 or a liter bike, and I'll be like, yeah, that's the best for it. But in these scenarios where you're going to see me riding today, the R7 just is so much fun. Oh, I wish I could rip it further. I gotta hit this corner nice. But I think you guys get what I'm trying to explain. It's just, would you rather drive, in these scenarios where I'm at right now, would you rather have a slower bike that you can drive really fast, or would you rather have a really fast bike which you can't push that hard? You know, you have to be like this on the throttle, or just be crazy heavy on your brakes. So that's kind of my point of why I love this, is because it's not a fast bike. The R7 is not fast, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's really good at being just solely a street bike in these lower speed limit areas and these tight corner areas. So that's another reason why I love it. And you guys will see what I mean once I have a good straight. We got 3 cars, our whole line of cars coming that way. Do my turn signal, even though it's so small you can't even see it, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Ooh, there's like a whole thing of gravel right here. Oh, nah. Making myself some space. here, for example. Second gear, kind of halfway through the rev range. Top of third. Fourth. Now getting into fifth. And of course, I'm in Mexico right now. You know, I don't know if you guys saw when I switched locations, but you guys can see I'm just be able to rip through these gears and rip through these gears and rip through these gears. Because, for example, you know, if I had a leader bike right now in this street scenario where I'm at, I would just be in first gear going to, you know, I would have probably just been in first gear that entire time. But I'm here in fifth gear. And that's what kind of gives it, you know, maybe it doesn't give you the speed thrill, but it gives you the thrill of just doing things, you know, shifting when you get to the red line multiple times. And why I really like this bike too is because I think that's a really good exhaust note. When I first was getting this, you know, I wasn't crazy about it. I was like, it kind of sounds like a muscle bike, you know, like a Harley, something like that. I was like, I don't really know how I'm gonna like it. You know, I was just like so keen on all bikes sounding like screaming inline fours, so that's what I was kind of set on. But once I actually got this thing, threw a full system exhaust on it, because it would be a tragedy not to put a full exhaust system on a CP2. You know, I really started to love how this sounds, especially in the higher RPMs. You know, it gets kind of a little higher pitch tone, so it makes it sound kind of like a little bit more exotic. For example, like that. If y'all hear it right up top at high pitch, and then down low it's more like muscly. But yeah, I've really come to love the exhaust note on this thing, so it's just another thing I love about the bike. And you know, it is unique, I guess. You know, you don't hear it too often. Kind of like with the CP3, you know, that 3-cylinder, and the MT09. That's more of a unique tone, which is why I'm really looking forward to the R9 when they decide to release that, I hope, this next year. I apologize for the cars in front of me, so I couldn't rip on it through these roads. I hope y'all saw how there are going to be some pretty good turns I was going to be able to take. But don't worry, we're not done yet. I've been putting a lot of miles on this thing recently, so I'll probably need to tighten my chain again before I hit these meets this weekend. Oh, heck nah. What is this? Bro, what is this road? Oh, nah. Oh. Okay, this is not the full way. Thankfully. Oh, I want to hit this turn so fast, but this box truck's here. Nothing I can do. All the roads I wanted to go hit, there were cars in front of me. But I should have kind of expected it. It's like still like 7 p.m. right now. And dang. What else about this bike? So I mean, kind of the main point which you hear a lot is because it has that low end torque, which is true, you know. This thing can wheelie really easily. I haven't personally really tried it out that much, just being frank, you know. BMW's about to fly by me. You know, I haven't tried out like wheeling, but just by getting on the throttle pretty hard at some lower speeds, I really feel the torque just right there, and it wants to lift. So So it makes it really fun, you know, stoplight to stoplight, because if you want the front end just to go lift up, it's really easy to do it. Damn, that BMW's going. Oh dang, they turned it off. I was about to be like, let's go ride. I was about to go try and like mess around with them, but I was sleeping. I was just too busy talking. But yeah, like right here for example, you know, just like it has that nice low end power that you can just find so easily in the RPM range. You know, I don't have to go and search for the power. But it's what I really love about this bike for my usage of it, as you know, an around town bike, like I was saying. Because like right now, for the power that it has, you know, I'm not there at peak redline at 15,000 RPMs to search for it. Well, that's a ton of fun, and trust me, I want that. For this situation right here, I think this is more, this makes more sense. Stoplight to stoplight. Because it just takes me a lot less effort to go and find the power. Oh, there's a little screw right there. I did not want to hit that. Right there, for example, you know, the torque's just there, you know, it just gets up and moving really quick. 0 to 60, this bike is really quick. I think it's still like a 3.3. So it's why, like, in those scenarios like that, boom, stoplight to stoplight, you're not going to notice the lack of power that this thing has and the lack of cylinders. That's why I'm saying, if you just need a good street bike, this thing is awesome. And it's really fun to just toss around. I think that about wraps it up for today's video. You know, I just want to talk about, you know, how I really enjoy this bike and do a quick little ride on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you didn't, go leave a hate comment. Let me know where I can improve. Like I said, I don't even mind the hate comments. I take it as constructive criticism. But if you enjoyed, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. And leave below in the comments if you guys been happy with your R7. Is there anything you kind of wish it did more, don't like about it? Leave it below. I know I do have a list of things, all my dislikes about this bike, which I'm going to do a video on soon. But other than that, take care, ride safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.